And to start off, we're going to look into the cup and see what eclipse energies we have. We're going through a very intense full moon eclipse, or solar eclipse actually, sorry, new moon eclipse, solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, coming up on the 8th of April. So the energies of this eclipse will be coming out or going out probably 6 months forward from the eclipse energy. Okay. If you do see something in the cup that you'd like to shout out about, you're most welcome to do so. If you'd like to put a comment after the video is published, you can do that also, and I will let you know if there's anything there that gives you a message, maybe just for you, maybe especially for you. I've got a V initial here, or a U initial, and there's another V up here. There's also a small moon. So there's cycles and changes going on, definitely. We've got cycles, changes, things happening in the world, lots of movements, lots of things going on, earthquakes, various things going on in the Middle East, etc. So there could be some changes there as well with this eclipse. It could eclipse something into your life and also out of your life as well. It's a little bit of a crocodile here, which is a very primitive animal or species, and they do take their time to focus on their prey, to target their prey, and they're usually hidden in the depths. So there could be a crocodile here underneath something that needs to be uncovered, something that you need to look out for or watch out for in general. Okay, we've also got a lovely dolphin here swimming backwards, so you might end up doing something fun with somebody that you've met in the past or you're friends with in the past that is coming back into your life, or is maybe bringing luck energy and a good vibration in your life. So that's very, very nice as well. We've got a snake here coming right down, and that can also be an S. I'm seeing that as an S initial. So it could be a Sean, Samantha, Sophie, Sophia, Sonia, S for second or last name. And also a snake represents something kind of phallic could be happening or coming up. There could be a very strong desire or attraction, or somebody could be acting like a snake in your life, and they could be being a bit two-faced or double-faced, you could say. Okay, let's have a look under the base of the cup. We have a beautiful little dog's face. So I feel like there's somebody here who is going to be very loyal, very genuine, very heartfelt, somebody who really wants to be with you, loves you, and accepts you just how you are. And they want you to, they could be proving their loyalty at this time moving forward. Okay. I've also got a little bit of a ghost coming up here as well. So there could be ghosts from the past popping back in. You might also have some contact from spirit. I also do spirit messages, everyone. So if you'd like to do a spirit question, you're most welcome to do that. So there could be a ghost from the past coming back, somebody in the shadows. There's quite a few things here kind of in the shadows for this coffee cup reading for the collective. So there could be things that are hidden, that are not yet revealed, that are mysterious, nebulous, that are undecided, that we don't really know what's going on or what to do about it. Okay. Whoops, almost dropped it. Okay. Anything else here? I have like something flying through the air, and do excuse any background noise, it's out of my control. There's a marathon going on outside, so it's can be a bit noisy. Yeah, there's a flying object through the air here, so, and it's going in a backward motion, so it could be that you're flying back to somewhere that you've been before. You could be revisiting somewhere you've been before, flying back to somewhere you've been before, or revisiting a person, place, or a thing. All right. What else do we have? We've got a beautiful fish here jumping out. A little bit further down the track here, we've got some really nice money coming in. Also, we've got another fish diving down as well. So I feel like there's a couple of lump sums of money, or one lump sum of money and another smaller lump sum of money as well, popping back into your life. All right, we'll do the wish for the collective after we do the saucer. So let's have a look at the saucer. We've got the horse's head here, or a seahorse. That can be an exotic animal, something quite different. You could be attracted to somebody different. You could be attracted to going somewhere towards the sea, somewhere that is unusual or exotic or different. You could also be creating your own type of exotic energy or difference energy. There's also a horse kind of on top of this seahorse, and it can actually be action. So I feel like there's going to be some action in and around the house. There could be somebody unusual or exotic coming to your house, or you could be turning yourself into a new or exotic type of look. Could be monumental here. We've also got an M initial, also an Aries symbol too. There's another little fish here coming in. So some of you might be working from home, getting more money into the home. Having a tropical fish tank is also coming to mind here. Looks like a tropical fish. Some of you might be going snorkeling or diving somewhere exotic. Could be in the Caribbean, could be in the Red Sea, the Dead Sea, somewhere that you wanted to go for a while. Could be in the Indian Ocean, somewhere exotic and mystical. Okay. There's an island here as well. So there could be talks in the house with family members or friends or people that you live with, or somebody in the house of going to an island, going on a trip, going on a vacation, going somewhere warm. You might actually be planning this inside the next few months moving forward. It could be a summer vacation. There's also a figurine here, a person. Just trying to get a good look at this. This person's offering gifts, coming in offering gifts. So there could be somebody wanting to come to live with you. They're offering gifts. They're bringing something into your life. They're assisting you. I'm also seeing this as a goat. So it could be a Capricorn, or it could be also Aries as well, goat or a sheep. Okay. There's a bit of a mountain here. So some of you might have overcome challenges in the home. You might have finished a renovation, finished a project. You could have overcome some sort of challenges in and around the home with somebody in the home. It could be a personal thing, a personality situation. Overcoming some challenges in the home or in the building that you live or in the neighborhood that you live in. Or moving forward, you will overcome these challenges, okay? Let's do a wish for the collective. Okay, we'll do a wish for the collective. What's going on with the collective? What else do we need to know with the collective? Let's see what's underneath the wish. Love, luck, and blessings for the collective. Okay. Is there anything under the wish? Let me see. It's like you're turning your back on something. It's sort of like a creature that's turning around. It's almost like you're turning your back on something, you're turning around, going in a different direction. Some of you might be doing a 360 or 180. You could be going back to the past. You could be going in a totally different direction. You might have decided to go somewhere and then you're deciding to go somewhere else. So I would sit this one out if you have some indecision about something that you need to decide about, an action, a challenge, a movement, a job change, a home change, house change, country change, or state, city change. I would just wait, because I feel like there's going to be a turnaround with it, and some of you will be turning around literally in a different direction. I'm also seeing like a tail there that looks kind of like the end of an aeroplane. So some of you will be flying in a different direction, moving in a different direction. Some of you might even be going into work with something to do with the airlines, transportation, aviation. So that's a really nice cup. Interesting messages for you today, everyone. So I'd like to welcome in everyone to the chat. Hi, Tiffany, welcome. Thank you for the 16 from Australia. Hi, Raquel. Oi, I hope you're feeling well. Hi, Miss Angelis, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We are going to just adjust the camera, and we're going to start with the pre-ordered super chats and then go into the live super chats here. So we're going to start with the pre-orders first. And I was actually thinking about a message before the message. So I might have had some sort of an insight before the actual insight's there, if you know what I mean. Okay, so with Raquel did a super chat pre-order. I had a kind of a vision, Raquel. You might, if you feel like you need to save more money in the US, you might want to go to a different part of the US, like Boston. It could be like a Boston kind of summer type of work experience. You might go over there or do a work away or do something in Boston where you can save money before leaving and kind of overstay. So you might just sneak over to Boston and stay there until August or something like that, or through summer, or do some sort of work at a school camp or something like that. Yeah, something like that. So that was my kind of insight. If you feel like you're not sure where to go, you might actually do that. You might do an overstay and you might do some sort of work. Even if it is the current work that you do, you could do it in Boston and be able to save money there, and you've got some contacts there as well. Chicago also came to mind with your Cancerian friend there, but I kind of feel like it might be a bit dangerous for you in some areas. Okay, you will have a judgment and epiphany and awakening. So you will actually have some sort of inspiration that's going to come to you. I feel it's going to come out of left field. It might come when you're meditating or when you're thinking about the past. You might also be going over the past and what's happened, what you've done wrong, or kind of beating yourself up a bit. So it might be just a warning not to do that, or crying over what's been and done. It's all good. It's all part of the plan and part of the action. And then you're going to go somewhere completely new that you haven't been before. So the Fool is taking you into a totally new area, new city, state, country, and you're going on a journey. Definitely you will be traveling and you'll be going somewhere completely new. That's what I feel with the Fool, Raquel. So that was your pre-order. Thank you for that. I've also got another pre-order from I'm also going to do some yes and no questions. So if anyone wants to do that, I've actually tested my pendulum. So if you'd like to do some yes and no questions, we can do those as well. So we've got Ayana. Ayana wants to know about, is it worth getting another lawyer? And I did have a kind of a vision about this as well. I do feel like if you take on another lawyer, you can choose somebody who has a loophole, who has wins in the area of expertise that you're applying for, and who has won before and has the loopholes there with the insights. You're going to take some action. You're going to be kind of interviewing them and working out what to do and where to go with it. I do feel you're going to find a good fit. So I feel like you're going to take on another lawyer who's going to help you. And I feel like your past lawyer kind of got lazy, or they kind of got despondent, or they kind of just gave up, or they weren't really that experienced. So I would go for somebody very old and experienced, like an older male or female person, somebody in their 50s or 60s who really knows the ropes and really knows kind of what to do. The other flash I had for you around this application for that you needed legal representation for, the one flash I did get for you was to move states, and you could actually try a different state and have a better result. But I kind of feel like it's not over in your state because you've actually got your other housing thing coming up there. And I wanted to ask the cards, is it worth getting another lawyer? So you might actually try one last time in your current state, and if all else fails, you might actually go and try in a different state, because I actually felt like maybe you go somewhere that is a little less competitive. And I also feel it's to do with quotas as well, to get these allowances and things like that. I feel it's to do with quotas, and I also feel like they might have reached their quota in the current state you're in, because you're in New York State, so it's quite a big state, busy, populated state that you're in. Okay. You will be looking further afield as well. You'll be looking at something, you're counting your pennies, counting your money, you're looking at your options and choices, and you will have some contemplation about where to go with a new lawyer. So I feel like it could be worth doing that. And if all else fails, I would try a different state. So you might actually feel like moving to a cheaper state, somewhere that is more affordable and somewhere that is easier to get what you need there. Okay. So that's that one, Ayana. Okay, so now we've got Lorene. Hi, Lorene. Lorene is concerned about a triangle open relationship or triangle. What did you mean by that in the last reading? I feel like it was about you, like you've got options and choices about what you want to do with this guy. I feel like that is a triangle. I also feel like his mother, or could be the triangle influence in his life, or his parents could be the influence in his life that might be adding some sort of something to the mix there. And it could also be disrupting him as well, because there's a divorce going on around him. So that could also have something to do with it. So I feel like there's a triangle there with a situation more than a person. And you wanted to ask if he has another woman, and can you trust him? I mean, it's a very good question. I mean, can you trust him? I always say, if you have issues about trusting somebody, it's really about trusting yourself and your own inner judgment, and your own judgment about trusting that you're making the best decisions and the best choices. This whole proposal that he's made to you is extremely precarious. It's not planted on solid ground. It's not something that makes really any sense at all in my mind. Somebody who wants you to move with them to a different state, and they're not even really in a solid relationship with you. Can you trust them? And who doesn't even want to see you and is acting too busy to see you. It might be some time before you find out if you can trust him, but I feel like your wishes and dreams will come true, and it might not be anything to do with him. It might not be anything to do with him. I do feel like you'll have victory in a sense. I also feel like you might go with him just to have a look and see kind of where he's moving to or where he's going. I kind of feel you might visit him. That could actually be the answer. It could be like, okay, you go and set yourself up down there, and I'll come and visit you down there and see how I feel about it. You know, because it's all about him and what he wants to do. So I kind of feel like it's not worth giving up where you are and what you're doing where you are, Lorene, just for sort of some type of pie in the sky fantasy idea about this person that's really not concrete, you know. And you've said that it was partly your fault, the whole situation, but you know, it is what it is. So I would say, yeah, go ahead, yeah, let's move there. Just get him to go and go there and move there, and then go and visit him when he's there and he's set everything up. Okay, let's just check the oracle cards, the love oracle. Wining, dining, and romance, fun times ahead. Look, this guy's not taking you out. He's not dating you. He's not taking you anywhere. There's somebody else who wants to come in around you, but you're just ignoring the fact that there is, and that could be the triangle. So I kind of feel like you really have to take note of that. There's somebody else who wants to come in, take you out, fun times ahead, celebrating the holidays, 4th of July, etc. And it is a soulmate connection. I'm getting a G or a J initial, first, second, or last name, potentially. I wouldn't stick to names, but I'd just say yes. Could be a nickname that you don't know about as well. So that could also be the third party or the triangle, okay? So I would just say, just do what you feel like you want to do. But I would also keep your options open and just check the reality of exactly what's going on here, and don't undermine your own self-esteem. And if you do feel low in confidence or self-esteem, try to work on that and know that you're worth it. Okay. Hola Maria, got your donation through PayPal. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. We'll come down to you, Maria, Virgo. I don't know if you put your question in already, but we're going to do the other questions in the chat first. All right. Hi, Tiffany. Welcome from Australia. Do you see if my soulmate is on her way, please? White, single a while, Sagittarius. Okay. Let's have a look. Tiffany, what's going on? I'm getting a B initial for you, like Bettina, Bethany, Belinda, Beatrice, Betty. I don't know, there's strange names. B for second or last name. Could be Brooks as a last name. I'm also getting somebody very fair, because I did a sort of Freudian slip. I said white instead of while. I feel like they're very fair skinned. They're very light skinned. Okay. Oh, we've got dark male. So somebody's darker than lighter. So that could be you, Tiffany. I don't know if it's you. For their cultural background. There could be somebody coming in who likes you, but you might not necessarily like them. I'm getting a Greek vibration with them. Could be somebody in and around the Greek community, or somebody around your workplace, or it could be a boss, female. It could be a female boss, male, masculine energy, or somebody who's an entrepreneur, or somebody's trying to push themselves onto you in the workplace. Could even be a male that you're not liking. You might know who it is already. So underneath we have wining and dining. And so dating, wining and dining, home, property, real estate. This person might work in real estate and property. They could be a real estate agent. They might work in something to do with sales or rentals, or even Airbnb I'm getting as well. And they might come to you out of a surprise. So if you get invited to a house party, or you decide to do your own house party and invite, have a singles house party and invite, like-minded community people around and say, bring a friend who's single, we're having a singles party. It could be up your alley to actually do that, Tiffany, and you might actually meet that person in your own home, or in somebody else's home if you're hosting or being hosted at a house. Okay, I do feel the person's coming in soon, but this other vibration person, I'm going to say the darker skinned person, I feel could be pushing themselves onto you, but you may or may not really like them. But you might have two different people there, so let's just see what happens. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, your question, Maria, if you can pop that in, that'd be great. Okay, thanks, Michi, for the moderation. Much appreciated. Hi, TP, how are you? Will Eric reach out to me after leaving his job, or he's gone for good? Okay. Let's have a look at Eric. And I might do a pendulum on this one as well. Past love, courting man, union. I feel he's moved on to another contract, and he's definitely moved on. He could even have moved on in a relationship as well. Let's just see, ask the pendulum. Will Eric reach out, yes or no? I'm going to do it over the plate. Okay, will Eric reach out, yes or no? Give me a yes or a no. Got a little bit of a no there. It's a maybe turning into a no. You might bump into him somewhere out and about. Yeah, it is a bit of a no, but it's kind of not a strong no. So I would be not worried too much about it. Yeah, thanks for that, TP, much appreciated. Hi, pretty brown eyes, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Hola, amor. Maria, Angeles, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Message for April for Maria. Avril, gracias, amor, for amor and finance in April. Let's have a look for Maria. Let's have a look, Maria. Sorry if there's any background noise. It's out of my control. There's a marathon going outside. So it goes on and off, you know, with whatever they're doing. Let's have a look. Teamwork makes the dream work. Thanks, Michi. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, thank you. I've also got my TikTok up, and I will be doing some lives on TikTok moving forward. If anyone wants to follow me on TikTok, you're most welcome. It's Oracle Amira, and I might be doing like a midweek or impromptu lives on that platform. Okay, or maybe some yes and no questions, things like that. Okay, Maria. Love and economy in April. Let's have a look, Maria. What's going on? You're being more discerning or choosy or selective about your choices, about maybe your relationships choices. You could also have some sort of interference or advice from an older female, a mother-in-law, or somebody who is a female advisor. Home, real estate, residence, and true gem. You as well could meet somebody in the home or have somebody living with you who is a true gem, who is somebody who is very close to the heart and really has a very strong bond with you. If you're not living with somebody, you might meet somebody in their home or in your home that could actually be somebody of value to you moving forward, somebody who has true gem potential. It could also be somebody who works with gemstones, crystals, or jewelry, or gives you some sort of jewelry as a gift. Could be an engagement ring, it could be a commitment ring, something like that, a bracelet, a necklace. Somebody quite romantic, I feel, is coming in around you, if you don't already have somebody around you, is what I see. And let's have a look for money. I feel like you could also do something financial around the home. It could be that you're working from home or getting involved in some sort of accommodation business or renting a room or something like that. Let's have a look at finances, or working from home more, or finding something on the side, a side job, a side hustle, working from home or in people's houses. I don't know if you run a small business working in people's houses or doing something for people in general, but that could come up for you. Let's have a look, Maria. What's going on with finances? Okay, you're worried about your finances. You're keeping a sharp eye and you're budgeting. You're also being, you know, you could be aware of somebody asking you for money, wanting money from you. It could be the tax department. It could be somebody from the past, or a child, or a relative, or somebody who's not really in good relations with money right now. They could be asking you for money, and it might be difficult for you to help them because you don't, you know, you need the money for yourself. You will have victory around something to do with finances. So if you are looking at doing something new with finances, there is victory coming up for you around that. Victorious outcome for you, Maria. Thank you for that. Muchas gracias, amor. And we'll move on to the next person. Let's have a look. Hi, female user. 2024. Let's have a look at you. Thanks, Ellie, also for the 5. Female user 2024. My love interest, Samuel and I started talking after, but after a few conversations, he stopped reaching out. Has he lost interest? Okay, straight away I'm getting that he got distracted. He could have got distracted with somebody else, something else in his life, something else on his plate. I'm seeing like there's something on his plate. Let's have a look at this 2 of Cups. I do feel like he did have feelings for you, that he did actually really like you. He could have gone back into the past, circling back into the past. From 5 of Cups is sort of reminiscing about the past, and Mercury has been in Pisces, so I can be going, you know, back over past things, crying over spilt milk, not wanting to invest in a new relationship, finding it all too hard, putting things in the too hard basket. He could also be focusing on money and not necessarily love right now as well. Okay. Has he lost interest? I feel like he got distracted. It could be with somebody else. So if that's the case, then I would say you don't want to be second best. All right, LEB. My current job offers a sick bank with more sick and personal days off per year, along with tuition reimbursement, as opposed to a new position that doesn't offer those benefits. Your current job offers a sick bank with more sick and personal days off per year with tuition reimbursement. It depends if the money is a lot more. I feel like if it's more than, you know, a certain percentage increase, then go for it. Like if it's more than 10-15% increase, go for it. If it's not, if it's just very marginal, like 5% or less, I would say don't go for it. LEB. You're going to take some sort of decisive action. You're definitely going to make a decision. You've also got a lot of strength, so your health could be good and you don't have to worry about things so much, or you might be feeling like your health is on track. You also have money coming to you from the family or from family members or somebody that you might be collaborating with. There's definitely more money coming in around you. You need time off for ill family members to take care of. Okay, so that could be it, the family member thing. All right, so if that's what you need, then that could be the way to go. And I feel like whatever decision you make here, it's going to be the right decision because you've got the Magician. So you're definitely on a win there. Yeah, and the other new position might not be giving you the money that you're wanting it to give you. Okay. Thanks, Ellie. Thank you. Thanks, Michi, TikTok Oracle Amira. Thank you. All right. Okay, anyone else for a super chat question? Can also be a yes and no question. Or a message from spirit, a spirit message, connecting with somebody in spirit. And if anyone does want to pre-order a super chat for the next live, which will be on Sunday night US time, Monday morning the rest of the world, you're most welcome to do that through my website or book a personal session as well. Hope everyone's doing okay. I might do a general read for the collective again, and we'll do a last call. I'm wondering if Thursday night seemed a bit busier than Friday night. So let me know if you think Thursday night is a better night. Even though the votes said Friday, there seem to be more people on a Thursday. Okay. Let's do a love oracle message for the collective for the month of April. Love oracle message for the collective for the month of April. Love oracle message for the collective for the month of April. Let's have a look, everyone. Okay, that slipped off the top. Beauty queen, being adored, being put on stage, being in the public eye, being put on a pedestal or putting somebody else on a pedestal. Freedom, casual lightness of being, feeling like you're kind of released from something. You might be freed up, you might have more free time, you might be feeling more free, more dynamic, more in line with your truth, with your higher purpose, with your own creativity, being seen, adored. And some of you, if you are performing in any way, you'll do very well with it. You might do well with it being single. Okay, on the internal, we've got true love. So I feel like some of you will be in a true love relationship with somebody who's very loyal, honest, and caring, a true gem. Some of you might have a past love circle back around them. We've got mature man here. It could be the mature man, unless you are the mature man. I feel like these are two different people. I feel like the past love is different from the true gem. I think the true gem is going to come out of nowhere when you least expect it and pop out of nowhere. There is a twin flame here on the external, so it could be a twin flame energy. Somebody from a past life. Some of you feel very tied to somebody from the past. Very tied. There's a lot of karmic stuff here, a lot of past energy that you're either going to learn the lesson and grow from and let it go, or go back in for another round. So some of you will be going back in for another round. I feel like there could be a lot of manipulation with this person. I feel like there could be some sort of brainwashing with them as well. I feel like this person could be older. There could be a significant age difference. And if you were to ignore this person, I feel like this true gem, true love will come into your life instead of the past love. And this is somebody futuristic, okay? So that's my general message for the collective for the month of April. And I wish you all the best with that. Thank you, thank you. Gracias, Maria. Gracias, muchas gracias. Okay. Hi, Connie, how are you? CM, thank you for the 10. Hi, Amira, anything I should be aware of in love and career eclipse energies? Okay. And after if you don't speak English fluently like Maria, afterwards when the video does get published, you can go and look at the automatic translation, automatic generated translation. Thank you, thank you. Makes sense. Thank you, Michi. Yes, the collective read. Okay, Connie, let's have a look. Love and career eclipse energies for Connie. Okay, what to be aware of, Connie? What's coming up for the month of April? Eclipse energies moving forward. What do you need to know? Okay, you might get offered something, Connie, that you're refusing. It could be something to do with a relationship. You might have enough on your plate. You might feel like you've been there, done it. You're not impressed anymore. You could also be feeling the pinch with somebody wanting or not having enough money, or wanting some finances from you in some capacity. You might be feeling the pinch with that and kind of a bit over it, actually, with the Four of Cups there. Okay, internally you've got the Six of Pentacles. You have a lot of abundance inside yourself, a lot of ability also of money, finances, budgeting, investing, etc. Something that you least expect. Could be a pregnancy around you, could be a new venture, a new idea about something, could also be a new source of income popping up around you. Seven of Cups. Okay. You look like you're working for the dollar, like you're working hard, you're making your money. You might feel like internally there's the Seven of Cups around you, which is kind of a bit of confusion. So you're still carrying a little bit of this inner turmoil or inner confusion around you. Okay, on the external, you might feel betrayed or gutted by somebody. You might just feel betrayed or still grieving or upset about the past or upset about the current situation, with something to do with what's on the external. So it could be the family, it could be the partner, it could be the work situation. You're still feeling like it's not right. There's something that needs to be adjusted. Also, you've got the Chariot moving forward. So I feel like you're going to take action. You're going to start moving forward and take action. There could also be something coming up around vehicles, automobiles, again, cars with the Chariot as well, or a Cancerian other than yourself. And I feel whatever cycle here with the eclipse is going to kind of finish by July, or has been and done it by July. You've also got the Six of Pentacles on the internal outcome. So I feel like you've got a lot of resources that you might not have really tapped into or taken advantage of, Connie. So that's my message for you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, thank you, Maria. Muchas gracias. Female user, thank you for the 5. Is my ex Daniel coming back and can I trust him? Thank you for your 20th super on the lives. Thank you, thank you. All right, your 20th anniversary. Is my ex Daniel coming back and can I trust him? What are we going to do about Daniel? Is he coming back and can you trust him? Let's have a look for female user 2024. I feel that you might be moving forward, actually. You've also got the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. If he does come back, he's going to come back with a big offer. And if he doesn't come back, then you're moving forward into a bigger and better offer. Leaving the past waters behind, leaving the troubles behind. So if he comes back, then it could be that you're kind of like letting the past go. Letting the past go. Let's have a look. And Daniel. Is Daniel coming back? Give me a yes or no. He's definitely thinking about it, is what I'm feeling. I feel like he's definitely thinking about it. He's changing his mind a lot. And if he hasn't come back in the correct way, I feel like you might actually take a step forward into a new territory. Thank you, female user. And somebody else will come in, 10 of Cups. You've got great energy here for a partnership relationship. Okay, Pretty Brown Eyes, how are you? What do you see for me in the month of April? Thank you, Michi, much appreciated. Most welcome, female user, most welcome. Okay. I don't think did you have another question, Maria? I think you just put a donation in. Thank you for that. Okay, what do you see for me in the month of April? Pretty Brown Eyes. I'm getting a C initial for you, first, second, or last name. Contemplation, meditation, thinking about your health, taking care of your health as well, taking some time out. Your health is on the up and up. You're feeling better within yourself, or somebody around you might be getting healthier or better if you have somebody around you who might not be in good health. Things are looking up in the air. What do we need to know about that? You've got options and choices. Going on a journey. New ideas with money and new relationships as well. Or a proposal in a relationship. Okay, mature man, somebody older or somebody mature for their age, not necessarily mature in age. Somebody who has a good head on their shoulders, who might be giving you good advice. I'm also seeing this person a bit like an accountant or a lawyer or somebody who has a good kind of advice. You might be getting advice from a male for some reason to help you make up your mind about a situation. Okay, that was the up in the air situation. Okay, could be a new contract, a partnership, a marriage, or a new contract coming in around you. So a legal contract coming in for the month of April. Could be a lease, a sale, a purchase, or a job offer, or a proposal, a marriage offer. Thank you, thank you. Any last calls, anybody? Any last calls? Any comment? Do people prefer to go on a Thursday night than a Friday night? Or it doesn't really matter? Thanks, Raquel. Most welcome, Pretty Brown Eyes. I'll leave the chat open for a little bit until, just to see if there's anyone else popping in. Friday's better for you, Michi. Yeah, Friday did vote the best one out of the two, just by maybe 20% margin. So there was a 20% margin. Okay, how will the Aries eclipse affect you? Pisces moon. Thanks, Iana. Your reading was at the beginning, your pre-order. Thank you for that. The eclipse. Okay, well, you definitely got the moon there. The eclipse. Just watch your health as well. Watch your energy levels. Be careful of who you tell your business to. Just keep it to yourself and keep your own counsel and do your own business. And the Four of Cups, you could be given another offer, and it may or may not be exactly what you want, but you will consider it. There could definitely be an offer coming in. It could be for the housing. It could be another lawyer popping in to help you. And you may or may not accept their offer. So if you're confused or in doubt, it's always best not to do anything until you get clarity and until you really feel like there's a pull in a direction. You've also got potential good love energy around you as well, Pisces moon. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Lorraine. How are you? Thank you for the 10 from Europe. Whereabouts are you? Whereabouts are you in Europe? I received the funds for a month's long holiday with my daughter. Or will I receive? Okay. Where are you thinking of going from and to? You burnt out. You haven't been on a holiday in 7 years. You're in Ireland. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of, people just struggling at the moment just to make ends meet, just to pay the bills, etc. Spain would be nice, yes, especially before it gets too hot. I am feeling like May is a month where you really want to go, and it's going to be potential. I do feel like you might come into a good package there, and if you don't, you might compromise and go somewhere else. Let me just have a look at that. Will Lorraine be able to go to Spain? Lorraine and Spain is rhyming. You've got family money coming in, so it's either you've got an inheritance coming, or family are going to give you some money, or you've got some money just coming to you in general somehow down the line. Yes, you've got a journey with the Fool, somewhere where you've never been before, so it's a definite yes. And the Knight of Rods also confirms that, as it's a travel card. You're going to feel like maybe you want to live there if you do go there. You might want to stay there if you go there. Is it going to be Spain? I feel like there's quite a possibility that it is, but you might go somewhere that you haven't been in Spain before, like a new town, a new place. I'm feeling it could be quite southern, or it's not the normal places where a lot of the large groups go or the tourists go. So it could be somewhere that's a little bit different. I'm getting Toledo around it, so it could be sort of southern from Toledo, sort of south. You're definitely going to keep on top of this situation and keep it moving. So I do feel it's a yes. I do feel that you'll go May, June. Wheel of Fortune, feeling like things are starting to click and work in your favor. Yeah. So I hope that makes sense, Lorraine. Let us know where you end up deciding to go to in Spain and what it's like. I remember I went to Spain years ago on some of those packages out of the UK to Mallorca, Palma de Mallorca. It was very cheap. But I'm sure there's lots of other locations now that you can go to. I'm also getting like a sideline for you could be Turkey, because it's very cheap in Turkey as well with the devalued lira, the Turkish lira. It's very cheap there to eat out, etc. Money-wise, it's cheap. Like once you're there, it's cheap. You might also get a good all-inclusive in Turkey as well, somewhere on the coast. I was getting Turkey at the beginning slightly, and then it came in again. So I thought I'd just give that one to you, or you might go on 2 trips. Okay. Anyone else for a super chat? Anyone else for a super chat? Most welcome, Lorraine from Ireland. Thank you, thank you. Also, all the Oracle cards are available on Amazon worldwide, in the EU, as well as in North America. The Love Oracle, Amira's Love Oracle cards, as well as the Coffee Cup Oracle. I still have some decks left in the EU. And you're welcome to get your hands on some of those before they sell out. They're all at reasonable prices because I know people are going through a hard time right now. And I'd like to sell them out. So Amazon don't pay me storage fees and all the things that they try to get out of you. Okay, let's have a look and see. Anyone for a Coffee Cup Oracle reading? We might do the Coffee Cup Oracle for the month of Coffee Cup Oracle and Pendulum with a question, yes or no question, for the month of April, or the eclipse going out of April. Okay, pile number 1, Lion, Success and Strength. Let's get this. Yes or a no for group number 1. It's giving me a yes, group number 1. Group number 2, question, peace and serenity. So I feel like that's also a yes. So group number 2, yes or no. Could be a stalemate here. Could be like it doesn't really matter. It's sort of not even moving. So could be wait a while and it's a yes. Wait a while and it's a yes. Group number 3, news and messages. It's also a yes. Group number 3, is it a yes or a no? It's a strong yes for group number 3. So that's looking good. Hola Maria, thank you for your donation. Jorge. Why did he write to you? He plans to return to me. He should be honest. What does Jorge want? Thank you, Raquel. Most welcome. Is he honest? He plans to return to you. Is he honest? Well, you want to see the action, Maria. L'action. Momentum, the action moving forward. What's the story with Jorge? What's he up to? The wisdom keeper. You're a lot wiser than you make out that you are. He might also see you as a threat, see you as being more in tune and more aware than he is. He could feel like you've got the Akashic records on him, or you've got the inside information on him, or you know more than what you're letting on. Definitely more chat with him and more messages coming from him. And he's very proud. He's like the lion, so he's very proud. Strength and success. So I feel like whatever you do, you're going to be successful. But he could also be a little bit of a sweet talker or big talker. Not to say that it's all talk and no action. I do feel like he is somehow slightly intimidated by you and feels like you know more than he does, or you can read through him, or you can read something that his intentions are, etc. So there's a little bit of a push-pull. He finds you a challenge as well. He finds you a challenge, and he finds you also a little bit unpredictable as well, okay? He also finds you very intelligent, so that could also be why. And he is on the end there of Pisces. So it's quite normal for Pisceans to try to come back to the past. He might come back just to have a casual relationship, so I would check really what he wants to do. So trust him? No, I wouldn't trust him. I would just check him, you know, left and right, because if it's not him, you're going to have success with somebody else. Okay? Gracias, Maria. Muchas gracias. Okay, anyone else for a super chat? You're most welcome. De nada. De nada, Maria. Well, if nobody has a super chat, we're going to close, and I wish you all the very best for your weekend. Moving forward, I'll be back on Sunday night, US time, Monday morning, the rest of the world. And I wish you all a fabulous weekend ahead. Hope everything goes well, and you all have a nice time. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care. Ciao for now.